Right, super excited. Trailer's all loaded up, ready to go, and we are picking up the new additions for Northern Lights Homestead. Okay, so we just picked up the two new additions for Northern Lights Homestead. Eventually we want to get into making our own milk and cheese, and we want to get into some wool spinning and just small market enterprise type things that we can sell at the local farmers market and stuff. But right now we're on kind of a priority basis with the homestead and getting it set up. So one of our big priorities is getting all the pastures cleaned up, fenced in, and ready to go. So these animals we chose right now were chosen because of that priority of getting these wooded areas cleaned up, so that we can bring in other grazing animals and they can help maintain once these guys have finished cleaning everything up for us. So we can't wait to get home to show you guys what's in the horse trailer. Right now I just can't wait to get home and strip off these muddy, stinky clothes from wrangling them into the trailer. And yeah, excited to show you guys what we got. All right, we made it back, and here's the big reveal of the new addition to Northern Lights Homestead. Hopefully they're happy here, and hopefully they taste as delicious as everybody claims they are. Hey guys, welcome to the homestead. Yeah, you're not very happy, are you? Huh? You want to come out here and check out your new thing? And get you some water? I'm gonna get this. Come on, guys. It's okay. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Go on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Get in there. Come on. You don't like it. Come here. There you go. All right, well, we got them out of the trailer. Took a little bit of manual intervention, but they're in the new run. We're going to go ahead and get them a trough and some water. We're going to put a little pool in there for them so they can get cooled off. And yeah, hopefully they will do what pigs naturally do and start rooting through all this overgrowth you can see in there. This is literally the result of years of just neglect and overgrowth. The grass is having a hard time coming up because there's a good 6 or 8 inches of just dead grass that's fallen over the years. And there's all kinds of good stuff in there. We got raspberries and nettle. There's mushrooms all over the place. So we're hoping to get them to start rooting through this and getting that ground exposed. And that way when we put the chickens in here, we'll have a nice clean area for the chickens to scratch around in. And get rid of all these ticks and bugs that are living in this stuff. I've been out here for 7 days. I've probably pulled a dozen or more ticks off of me. Probably the same off of the dog, just walking around in this stuff. So hopefully they'll clean it up. And yeah, we look forward to raising them for the next 5 or 6 months. And then they will, yeah, become part of our meal plans for the winter. Okay, here we have the Herefords. They can get, I guess, females to males like 600 to 800 pounds. We're not going to hold on to them that long. I don't anticipate them getting that large. We're hoping to be somewhere north of 250 by the time we are ready to process. And they are a more docile breed. You can see I've gotten pretty close. They're not shying away, although there is a pile of food in front of them right now. They don't really care about anything else. But they have tried to come up and visit. They're quite friendly. and the rooting around is already started. So yeah, we already happy with the decision. We'll see how it goes. This is only day one. I've heard they can be tricky to keep if you don't have the right setup, so we're hoping we're set up properly. We made a call to go ahead and leave them in the enclosure for the night. We were going back and forth as to whether or not we put them in the barn, but realistically the barn's wide open all night, so they're no safer in there from a big cat, which would be the only real threat. The coyotes can't get in here. Bear comes lumbering around, the horses will let us know, the dog will let us know, so we're not really worried about them, but they seem to be settling in good. They're getting quite used to us already. This one's a wild little guy. This isn't their permanent home, so we're not getting too carried away in here. Tomorrow I'm going to be finishing up the round pen. We want them to go ahead and get in the round pen. The round pen's so overgrown right now. We want them to actually dig up and root up like they're doing in here in the round pen, so we can get the round pen raked out and leveled. We don't want them to destroy this. This is more of the chicken pen, and we'd like the grass and stuff to come up in here. We're just going to let them root around in here for a couple of days while we get the other enclosure ready for them, and then we'll move them over. Friendly little fellas. Okay, so just to wrap up why we chose the pigs, you can see behind me there is just piles. I've started to cut down some of the bigger trees that we're going to burn in the wood stove here over winter, but there's a ton of deadfall. There's a good 6 inches of this overgrowth everywhere, just full of ticks and bugs, and as you can see behind me, just trees falling over everywhere, just years and years of general neglect. So we're going to we're going to get them in here after they've gotten a little bit bigger, and hopefully they'll knock down all this lighter stuff, and then it'll clean it up nice. So you can see there's lots of grass coming through. We've already identified several different natural herbs. Aside from dandelion, we found some nettle out here, and we know we have burdock. There's several others. Mushrooms. It's all kinds of good stuff. So those pigs will eat all of that, which will in turn go into their meat, which we'll be eating. And we've been trying to stay conscious. We don't eat a lot of meat, but over the last several years, we've tried to source our meat locally from other farmers doing organic and pasture-raised porks and beefs. And we're going to give it a try and see how it goes.